In economics, we have a formula known as the composition of GDP. GDP stands for gross domestic product, and the formula is Y is equals to C plus I plus G plus X minus N. The Y stands for income, the C stands for consumption, the I stands for investment, the G stands for government spending, the X stands for exports, and Y, the M, stands for import. Now, the main focus on this video is on the I, which is the investment. Now, investment is a critical aspect when it comes to the composition of GDP, because investment is talking about individuals investing in a stock, individual investing in business, individual investing in anything that is going to bring a huge money in the next 2 years or 5 years to come. So this is why in economics we always make emphasis on country making a favorable environment for individuals to invest, because when there is no stable environment for individuals, for businessmen, for investors to invest, it's not going to add up to the GDP of the country. It shows that the economy is not working. It shows that the economy is having a limited resources to drive investment. Now, in this investment, we have something known as the FDI and FPI. FDI stands for foreign direct investment, and while the FPI stands for foreign portfolio investment. Now, these two terms are very critical when it comes to boosting a country GDP growth. Now, once there is a high inflow of FDI in the country, once there's a high inflow of FPI in the country, it drives the country GDP growth. It shows that if people are investing in the country, it shows that people really want to put in money because of the return they're going to get in the next years to come. So that is the reason why this particular formula is very important. So as an investor or as an individual who really wants to, who don't actually know why investment is very important, is because of with investment we can drive growth. With investment you can actually contribute in your own country by boosting up the country productivity. It all starts with investment. That is why we have real estate investment. That is why you can see that different sectors are booming. For instance, the real estate. People are investing their money in the real estate, and as well, that money they are investing in real estate is translating into GDP. Because at the end of each quarter, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, the country statistical firm is going to release a report of how sectors have been improving. That's why you can see in Nigeria, after the GDP rebasing, the real estate sector show a high surge in investment, showing that people are actually putting money in investment due to the growing population happening in Nigeria. Nigeria is being ranked as one of the top growing economy, and because of its driving population. So due to this population, people really need housing. People really need where to sleep. People really, because finding where to stay or lie down your head is one of the very essential needs of a man, and that is why real estate is something that is very important. So as an individual, this is why I'm sharing you this thing, is because of, if you want to invest your money, your 1 million naira, your 2 million naira, your 3 million naira, then you should look at the real estate sector. Invest your money in real estate sector, and you will see in the next 5 years to come, we are going to reap higher money than you invested. And this is why you have to critically analyze a sector very well if you want to invest. The same thing applies to stocks. The same thing applies to investment in the exchange market. If you want to buy a company stock, you have to carry out due analysis, cost benefit analysis. You have to carry out a critical analysis of the company financial performance. That is looking how the company has been growing over the years. Do they have a huge debt? Do they have huge financial stability? All these things are what you have to look for when you want to invest in a company stocks. The same thing also applies to you investing in a sector in Nigeria or in your country. You have to analyze the sector performance, know which particular sector is improving, know which particular sector is going to reap a huge benefit in the future. And for instance, that is why the real estate sector is showing a huge sign, a huge opportunity of being the best place you can put your money into in Nigeria or in your country where you stay. If you find this video insightful, if you find this video find the video helpful to you, you can as well share this video to your colleagues for them to actually have a good insight of how things are changing in Nigeria. I remain James Ndukwe. Thank you for watching.